Nasi Caribou, a light and flavorful Malay rice dish originally from the east coast state of Kelantan. The rice is naturally colored blue from butterfly pea flour and served with fresh local herbs and raw vegetables called ulam. It comes with grated coconut and sambal made with budu. A fermented anchovy sauce can be eaten with sides like grilled meat, best eaten mixed together with bare hands. Ayam percik, a grilled chicken splashed with a rich, thick, aromatic coconut milk gravy with lemongrass, turmeric, and other spices. It originated from the state of Kelantan and pairs well with nasi caribou. Chili panni, a rich, spicy noodle dish originally created at Restaurant Kinkin in KL. Freshly made wheat noodles with minced pork, fried onions, ikan bilis or fried anchovies, dried chili, and topped with a poached egg. Mixed together, it is a flavor explosion. It is also served with a side of soup with leafy sayur manis and egg. Roti canai, a staple all across Malaysia, often at mamak Indian Muslim eateries. It is a freshly made flatbread that can be served many ways, sweet or savory. Our favorites are plain with a side of dal and curry, banjir'd or flooded with curry and topped with half-boiled egg. We suggest you try the roti sarang burung or bird nest roti. The dough is shaped like a ring, filled with eggs and meat. This style originated in the state of Kedah. Teh tarik. Teh tarik is an iconic drink in Malaysia and translates to pulled tea. Tea is mixed with sweetened condensed milk and poured back and forth to give it a thick, frothy foam on top. It can be served hot or iced. Teh halia is teh tarik with ginger, giving it a spicy kick. Pisang goreng. Pisang goreng is a battered, deep-fried banana, popular as a tea time snack. In Johor, it is often paired with sambal kecap, a spicy, sweet, salty soy sauce. Nyonya food. Nyonya food or Peranakan food comes from descendants of Chinese migrants who settled in Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia and intermarried with locals. The cuisine is a beautiful fusion of Malay, Javanese, and Chinese ingredients and its cooking techniques. There are many varieties, but some highlights include pongte, buah keluak, and lemak nanas. Malacca is a haven for Peranakan food and culture, and arguably the best place to try the cuisine. Satay. Satay is meat on skewers, marinated and seasoned with turmeric, lemongrass, and other spices, then grilled over charcoal. Most common are chicken, beef, and mutton, served with peanut sauce on the side along with rice cubes. The town of Kajang in Selangor State is famous for their satay. Malacca has some unique styles of satay, including Hainam satay, where pork and intestines are grilled over charcoal. In Muar, satay is popular to eat for breakfast. Lobak, a pork roll famous in the state of Penang. Strips of marinated pork with Chinese 5-spice powder and vegetables are rolled in bean curd skin and fried. It reminds us of a mix between a sausage and a spring roll. Nasi dagang, a Malay rice dish famous in the east coast state of Kelantan and Terengganu. It is commonly eaten for breakfast. Rice is cooked in coconut milk, fenugreek seeds, and other spices. It is served with fish cooked in a fragrant red gravy with chili paste and other spices. It is best eaten mixed together. Otak-otak. It is minced fish blended with coconut milk, tapioca starch and spices like turmeric, lime leaves, and lemongrass. It can be steamed or grilled, usually in banana or palm leaves. There are different variations all around Malaysia. Gulay ikan, fish cooked in a rich coconut milk gravy full of spices like lemongrass, turmeric, clove, and cardamom. Gulay temenong is gulay ikan made with small tender mackerel and known in the northern state of Kedah. Durian, known as the king of fruits. This notorious fruit has many varieties in Malaysia, from kampung durian to world-renowned musangking. Musangking is grown in the state of Pahang with a rich flavor and deep yellow color. Durian season varies by state, weather, and other factors. Malaysia is a place to try durian, whether you eat it by itself, in chendol, or even fried in Johor. Tempoyak. Speaking of durian, tempoyak is fermented durian that can be made into a condiment or used in savory dishes. Ikan patin masak tempoyak is a famous dish in the state of Pahang. Tender ikan patin or local silver catfish is cooked in a gravy with tempoyak. Tempoyak is also made into a thicker paste to pair with grilled fish. These can be very bold, rich, spicy. It is one of the most unique foods we've eaten in Malaysia. Laksa. Most states in Malaysia have their own variation of laksa, a noodle dish with a broth or gravy made with a coconut milk or tamarind base. Some of the varieties are Assam laksa, which is made with tamarind, mackerel, and other spices. It is famous in the state of Penang. Nyonya laksa, which is a coconut milk-based aromatic broth with lemongrass, turmeric, and other spices. It is famous in the state of Malacca. Sarawak laksa, a broth made with coconut milk, prawns, chicken, and a rich spice blend. It hails from the state of Sarawak in East Malaysia on the island of Borneo. Laksa is a unique twist on laksa using thick rolled rice noodles. The broth is made with coconut milk, fish, fresh herbs or ulam, and is sweeter in taste. It comes from the state of Kelantan. Laksa Johor. This laksa has Italian influence with the use of spaghetti. The gravy is more concentrated and made with minced fish, coconut milk, and spices. It originated from the state of Johor. Chicken rice. Nasi ayam or chicken rice is popular all around Malaysia. The dish has Chinese roots with fragrant rice cooked in chicken stock, ginger, and it is often served with steamed or poached chicken, but can also be served with roasted or grilled chicken. One unique style is the chicken rice balls from Malacca. The rice is shaped into balls and served alongside the chicken. It is best eaten with chili sauce. Mi goreng mamak, fried noodles sold at mamak eateries by Malaysian Indian Muslims. The noodles are fried in a wok with a rich mix of spices, potatoes, chili, fritters, and often squid. Can be found around the country but is famous in the state of Penang. Lontong. This dish has Javanese roots and is popular in the state of Johor. Lontong are compressed rice cubes that can be served wet or dry. Lontong kering or dry lontong is served with sambal, peanut sauce, veggies, and meat like chicken rendang. The wet version is served in a coconut milk and turmeric-based broth with veggies. Both are popular for breakfast. Ikan celup tepong. Ikan celup tepong means dipped in flour. It is seafood, most often squid, prawn, or fish, that is battered in flour and fried. It is very popular on the east coast of peninsular Malaysia, particularly in Terengganu. Ramly burger, possibly the most popular street food in Malaysia. Ramly burger is named for the Ramly company that mass produces halal burger patties, made with beef, chicken, lamb, or other more exotic meats like rabbit or deer. Vendors on the street sell burgers, fresh to order using these patties. The burgers are seasoned with Maggi seasoning, other spices, and wrapped in egg. Cheese can be added along with a mix of sauces and mayo, most popular at night and very affordable. Nasi campur or nasi Melayu. Nasi campur translates to mixed rice and is also known as nasi Melayu. It is served buffet style where you get a plate of hot rice, self-serve from the variety of Malay dishes available. You are charged for the food you choose. Most dishes are rich and boldly flavored. Wonton mee, a Chinese Malaysian noodle dish that can be found with different variations all over Malaysia. Thin egg noodles are served with roast pork, greens, pork lard, and different sauces. On the side, wontons come in a soup. In KL, it is often served with a dark soy sauce and a more caramelized roast pork. In Malacca, the noodles are served in a spicy red sauce with minced pork and roast pork. Butok-butok, Tingeri fish and a mix of leafy greens are covered in a rich aromatic spice paste with turmeric, galangal, lemongrass, lime leaves, and other spices. It is wrapped in banana leaves and steamed. This flavor-packed dish has Javanese roots and can be found in Johor. Nasi kukus, a Malay dish that translates to steamed rice. Densely packed parcels of rice are steamed and topped with a rich, spicy, sweet gulay, a coconut milk gravy. It hails from the eastern state of Kelantan but can be found around Malaysia. Soup kambing, a rich, boldly flavored soup made with goat or mutton found at mamak eateries around the country. The broth is thick and flavored with spices like cumin and cardamom. It can also be served with gearbox or the knee bone, which has rich bone marrow to sip out with a straw.